Water levels. Just the sound of that phrase makes some people shudder. We've all had bad experiences with water levels, but somehow when that water turns into ice or snow, the result is some of the best levels in video games. I'm snomaN, and these are my top 10 ice levels. Normally I do top 5s, but there were just too many good levels to limit it to 5. There's something special about an ice level, and for some reason, it always is accompanied by the best music in gaming as well. Seriously, it sounds like someone's hitting icicles like a xylophone or something. Listen. It's great.
10.
I love Jak and Daxter. It was such an awesome series before it turned into Grand Theft Auto. One of my favorite levels from the first game is Snowy Mountain. It's such a contrast from the volcano cave thing you just came from, and it has all the ice level tropes you know and love. Snowballs, ice that you slip around on, deep snow that enemies pop out of. There's even this ice fortress thing you have to unlock and enter. It's an overall fun level and an already awesome game.
9.
Mario Kart 64 has 2 ice levels in it, but really Sherbet Land is the only memorable one. Wait a minute. SHERBET Land? Is that right? That has to be a mistake, right? Let me look this up. Wow. So SHERBET is actually how it's pronounced. America, you've gotten it wrong all this time. Anyway, SHERBET Land is a super fun and memorable Mario Kart track that stuck around even in later iterations of the game. It's all fun and games until you hit a penguin.
8.
Whenever I reach the ice caves in Spelunky, I know it's going to be a worthwhile run. It's where the game really starts to take off. The enemies and themes start getting more abstract, including aliens and yetis. The overall feel of the ice caves is very chilling. See what I did there? This section of the game also has the best music that Spelunky has to offer. I like to imagine that the giant yeti listens to smooth jazz all the time.
7.
Super Mario 64. It's a game that set the bar for 3D platformers. Cool Mountain is probably the level you remember most when you rented this game from Blockbuster. This level has everything you'd want from an ice level. A big icy slide to race a penguin on, a snowball that grows as it chases you down a hill, and returning a lost penguin to its mother. What? You're telling me this penguin isn't your child? Look, you're only one of 2 adult penguins in this entire world. Don't try to get rid of this one just because you don't want to pay penguin support. I'm on to you, Mama Bird.
6.
There's a plethora of ice levels in the Donkey Kong Country series, but for some reason, Snow Barrel Blast from the first game sticks out to me most. I remember the awe I felt the first time I ever played this level. You start on a clear day as you come through an igloo for some reason, then as you start to go through this level, you slowly enter a blizzard. Then by the end of the level, you can hardly see anything in front of you. The progression of the snowfall is what set this level apart for me. It just has awesome theming to it.
5.
Castle Crashers. This game has every kind of level you could hope for. Lava, desert, aliens, swampland, and of course, Snow World. This level has some of the best music in the entire game, and it really puts you into this world where Eskimos that look like they're from South Park throw snowballs at you. So after you go through this charming little town and this squirms around for a bit, you enter this ice cave where you have to cross this bridge and listen to either block the arrows or jump over the ice blast. This is a really cool mechanic I wish they incorporated more in this game. Top it all off with a super cool boss fight, and this is a very memorable level.
4.
Ice Cap Zone from Sonic 3 is one of the best ice levels for 2 reasons. It has some of the most captivating music of gaming ever, and you get to bust into this level on a snowboard and ride down a mountain. This totally captures Sonic's attitude and the 90s. All that's missing is some Belle Biv DeVoe. It gives you some awesome variety while still encouraging you to go fast. They tried to do this again at the beginning of Sonic Adventure 2, but Sonic, I think you're missing something there. You're not supposed to snowboard without any snow. Does he know that there's no snow there? No? Okay, we'll just leave him alone, I guess.
3.
It seems that the Super Smash Bros. Series just keeps expanding and expanding with every new game. There's a ton of levels in Brawl, but my favorite level is the Summit. And it's not because of this giant fish that eats you if you fall in the water. It's purely because of this guy, right here. This bear is hilarious. He's so fat that he just jumps and the whole glacier just sinks down. Then when you slide down the mountainside, he does this. Yes, this! Check that out! I laughed so hard the first time I noticed this. Then he just pops back down when you reach the bottom, like no big deal. What a chill bear. He's so chill you could almost call him a polar bear. I'll see myself out.
2,
Paper Mario is one of my favorite games of my childhood, and after traveling all over these creative worlds, how does this game finish up before facing Bowser? You go to an awesome little town called Shiver City. This place is unique because you get to solve a murder mystery before going and facing the boss of this world. The dialogue is hilarious, and it really sets up this scenario like a Hardy Boys episode or something. After you have some fun here, then you go to the Crystal Palace, a creepy ice temple with challenging puzzles and one of the hardest bosses in the game. It's definitely what I remember most of this awesome adventure, and has some sweet music as well.
1,
I know I've mentioned before that Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite games of all time, but Freezeezy Peak is my favorite level in all of the Banjo series. If you want to talk music, this is about as great as it gets. Everything about this level exudes Christmas time. You get to decorate a Christmas tree, climb a giant snowman, give Uncle Boggy the Heimlich maneuver, then you get to race him around the block while he neglects his kids, then you get to turn into a walrus and race him again. Geez, this guy really must not have a good home life if he's out here so much. Anyway, there's just something special about this level. Everything about it is perfect, and that's why it's my favorite ice level in gaming. Now, of course, you probably have your own favorites, and you may not agree with my top 10, but that's okay. Put your favorite ice levels in the comments below. I'm snomaN, and thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, you can like and favorite this video, or of course you can subscribe for all sorts of other gaming content on this channel. Here are some other videos to check out while you're here. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later.